I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. So, I probably won't get anybody watching me because it's really early Monday morning. But I'm going to talk anyways. I'll just talk to myself because I'm working on a mini album and I wanted to be able to show my process and where I'm at.
Okay, I'm done.
So, in case anybody would like to watch it back. So, that's where I'm at. So, anywho, that is where I'm at. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to get my... Jan! What are you doing up, girl? Hold on, I gotta get my glasses on. Oh, you just put the kids on the bus. Do you go back for nap time? Jan, you're gonna die. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. Like, what the hell? 5 o'clock. Seriously. Because Richie had to leave. He has to go out of town. I mean, he'll be back tonight, but I don't know. I just got up. It's like ridiculous. So what time is it? 7:30. What time is it? 7:30. I've been up 2.5 hours, girl. I'm gonna need a nap later. Yeah, I will nap too. But I figure even if I'm glad you're on with me, I got my friend. Even if no one else does, at least I'm filming the rest of my process, you know. Hold on, I gotta grab a tissue. Of course my allergies are bad. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Okay, I am back. So, is Elijah, I'm sure he's still sleeping, huh? Your baby. I shouldn't probably say names out loud. Okay, I gotta see where the heck I'm at. But this way, as we talked about, I mean, it's so much easier. So if anyone wants to see, you know, they can fast forward through the process. Aww, that's sweet. He's asleep beside you. That's so sweet. I miss those days. I really do. But at least I get them with Lily now every now and then. But I do. I miss those days. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I did. What did I do? Oh, a double pocket there. And then... yeah, that's right. Okay, I need to do this dang punch because I can't just have this punch just on one. That's gonna drive me nuts. So I gotta go through and figure out where would be some good spots. Ugh. I don't know. Can you believe I'm crafting right now? What else am I gonna do? I guess I could do it right here. I'm going to do that right there. This better turn out because I was so pissed off that I screwed up on that punch last night. We're going to see. Am I even in frame? Can you see? I have a hard time with that. I'm not getting used. Okay. Oh, I meant to eat a granola bar. I'm starving because I've been up since 5 o'clock. Like stupid. Like, why? I never ever get up this early. Ever. It's craziness. Let's see. Jan, I don't want to mess this one up again. Do you ever use, have you ever used border punches? Did you get to delete stuff? Now doing live. I don't know what you mean. Delete, like my videos? Oh, on the mini album stuff? Is that what you're asking? Oh, because I only had one Oh, yeah, the border punches, I know. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, so I had been good about deleting after I would post it on YouTube. The problem with my storage on my phone is that video, I need to move that to my iPad. That video shop is like almost half my storage. It's ridiculous. So, I think what I'm going to do, I probably should have had that on my iPad, and because, I don't know. I need to get that off my phone. But I use that, when I record, because, you know, that's how I can do a little bit of editing to make it look a little bit better. But that thing, ugh. That's why, you know, with the computer, it's going to be so much better. So much better. So, yeah, I think this live option is the best thing for me right now. Okay, my God, I did it, Jan. I did the punch. I'm telling you, I have a hard time with these. Okay, so that's page 1. I got it. And then I probably should do it. I'm going to do it over here because these 2 pages match. If that makes sense. Yeah. I have an iPhone 6S. I mean, so, you know, not the newest one. I would love to get one of the iPhone 10s. Oh my God! I did it again. Shoot. I almost said a really bad word last night when I first... I'll fix it. I'll figure out. Oh, God, I hate these things. I guess this is why die cuts are better. I mean, dies are better. I have a hard time. I don't have any good edger dies. Just have a hard time finding them that I like. And I don't know. You know what? I have a question for you. So I have bought, well, you have like all electronic stuff. So I've got the Big Shot. It's called the Big Kick, whatever. It's the same thing as the Big Shot. And there's dies like from Tim Holtz and Sizzix that are really thick, not the thinlets. It's 8 or... Oh, yeah, not 10. Yeah, I see what you're saying. X, you're right. Whatever. The newest one. And I don't know how to run them through my die cut machine. They're like so thick that you can't put them in your plates. But then if you try to run it through without your plates, it's not thick enough. I don't know. It's very upsetting. Because I bought some really cute dies, Tim Holtz dies, that I know I can use them. I just don't know how to use them. I know they're compatible. Yeah, that sucks. I'm going to have to do something clever there. Yeah. Good morning, Crafty Mom. How are you? Jan, yes, you can. It's very simple. That's a joke. Okay, so I am, by the way, Crafty Mom, I started working on a mini album, and so that's what I'm doing right now. So I basically got my page constructions done last night, and I'm going through and I'm trying to put this border punch, and of course, if you can see right there, I messed up, and so now I have to figure out how to deal with that. Oh, you do, Jan. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, well, thank you, except for my mistake on the border. Jan, that's awesome, because I didn't know if there was like a special plate or something you needed. You know what I mean? So I'm probably just gonna round these corners. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I leave them like this, or should I round the corners? These 2 little mini flaps. I think I might kind of like them not rounded. I don't know. What do you guys think? leave. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, we'll leave it. All right, and then we've got our waterfall. And then I still haven't decided. Okay, so let me pull the next page. This is a big spread. So I definitely, and I know it's hard to see, I got this and this. So I have to do something on the inside here. I can't just have it completely blank. Leave it, yep. Yeah, I'm glad we all agree. So, I'm just thinking how I want to do the inside. And I want to get this stuff figured out before I put all my closures in, you know. How do I want to do this? Any ideas other than, I mean, I could always do pockets. That gets kind of boring. I've been kind of boring with this album, actually, but you know what would be cute, I think, and I think I would want to do it with vellum, but just let me show you to give you an idea. See what you guys think. This is a black envelope, and not the kind that I would use right in here, but just to give you an idea, maybe I can make vellum envelopes and put a couple of them, you know, and then put whatever inside. Maybe I'll do that. So I can do that after I mat it. I think that's what I want to do. That'll at least kind of break up the monotony of this whole big spread. So I'm going to make myself a note. Vellum envelope. I hope you guys think that's a good idea. Anyway, so I'll make those here in a little bit. And something like that. You know, Jan, I was thinking about it when you asked last night about the matting with that pocket. There are some things that I do completely mat prior to putting the other component on. And in that case, I'll just make the component and paper clip it so I know to mat it first. So there are some things, it just depends on what I'm making, that I do need to think about that. And have I forgotten? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, the waterfall is kind of a good example, because this is what I don't like about the waterfall. So, you know, I can mat all these little photo mats, right? But see how I got this, and then I've got these thin portions up here? Yeah, that's a little tough because I got to paper piece it, you know? Because I didn't mat this piece first and then put these. So in this case, I probably should have matted this one first and then put the photo mats on. But I'll have to work around it, so. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so I will do a little vellum envelope. And what I might do is just like a corner pocket on each one of these corners or something. Huh. Let me think. I'm going to make a note because I may change my mind, but this way I'll think about it after I put the paper on. Corner pocket. This is how I have to do it because I don't know. I just fly by the seat of my pants. Which is really bad. I mean, I should be, you know, I've watched a lot of awesome tutorials on mini albums, and they're so organized. They're like, okay, you need exactly this, and they know exactly what they're doing, and I just, I'm kind of a mess. Okay, so I still am wondering, I may need to do a border punch again. I think I'm going to do it on this outside flap. Makes me nervous because I screw it up. But we're going to try and see if I can do it without screwing up this time. So. Let's see. So far, so good. Hey, Crafty Mom, Jan and I were just talking about this. Do you ever have issues with these border punches? I seem to have issues all the time with them. I mean, I must just be dumb or something. I don't know. I always seem to mess them up. and I try. Just with the lining up, you know. Let's see. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. And I love this punch. It is, I like, I think you're the same way, Jan. Yeah, they're quirky for you too. The EK Success are my favorite punches. I got to tell you something. I bought like 2 or 3, this was a while back, Paper Studio border punches. The very first time I tried to punch, paper literally got stuck and the thing was locked, like it got all jacked up. I was so mad. Like the only ones I found that work for me, I mean other than me messing up, are the EK Success punches. I mean, unless it's like, I'm talking border punches. If it's just a little like heart punch or circle punch, you know, whatever. I can use whatever. But, okay, so at least we got border punch there. I just want to make sure I didn't have it just in only one spot. I think we're good on the amount of border punches. So that's good. So now I'm going to think about closures. This is my next step. I got all these little bitties I need to get rid of. You have to line up what you already cut with the bottom picture. You're talking about the punch, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. With either this part or this part. I've been lining it up over here. Oh, Jan, thank you. Oh my God. See, this is why we need this community. Because, jeez Louise. So, do I want to do magnets? Do I want to do a hinge? Or do I want to set eyelets and do ribbon? What do you guys think? I'm going to drink some coffee while we think about it. I'm not very good at setting eyelets either. I think it's because of the eyelets I have. Let me show you. Oops, dropping things. So I have the tool, the crop, you know, the eyelet setter, this thing, right? I've got this, which is awesome, I'm sure. But the eyelets I got, and there were different colors, so they have a backing on them. Instead of just this little piece, you have to put, oh, it's so tiny, I'm trying to get one. You gotta put this little backing on it, which is fine, but it seems like when I squeeze the thing for the eyelet, I'll show you in my last mini album what I'm talking about. So I did, my ribbon totally fell out, but whatever. They're in there, but they're kind of, I mean, they're a little loose. Do you guys run into that, or is that just me also? I don't know, but I think I do want to set eyelets for this. I think. Is that what you guys think? The other thing, Jan, I wanted to show you because I feel really dumb. When we were doing the Hobby Lobby clearance, yes, that's the eyelets. Oh, okay. So I should get the eyelets where you don't have the back. Or why can't I just use these without the back? Do they look the same as eyelets that don't come with the backing? I'm wondering if I could just use them. I don't know. Without that back. Yeah, I got to get those other eyelets. But, so, you know, the Hobby Lobby clearance, and I said, oh, I found a Tim Holtz. Oh, you're funny, Crafty Mom. I need to eat. What are you making for breakfast? I'm starving. So I thought I got the tag. I thought it was a tag punch. It's not. It's not. Look at the bottom. what it is, I did watch a Tim Holtz video. It is kind of cool. You take like ephemera, there's different size rings. You've probably seen this before. And you snap the piece of paper of like ephemera or whatever in there. And then the only thing I don't like is like you have to look at it and try to like line it up in the middle. And then it presses it. And you can make like a little tag thingy. Grits? Enough to share. Are you down south? Oh, Pink Zebra, hi. You're welcome, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Don't use the back. Okay, Jan, thank you, because that has been frustrating for me with the eyelets. But anyways, yeah, dumb Mary, but I literally thought this was a tag punch. Had I looked at the bottom, now, I'm not saying it's a cool little thing. That's fine, but I thought it was the tag punch. So there you go. That's that. All right, well then let's set eyelets. Let me look at my paper so I can figure out what paper to use. I gotta tell you, Crafty Mom, I live in Omaha and I moved back here just 3 years ago, but I was living in Oklahoma City for, oh my God, like 15 years. Oh, thanks, Pink Zebra. Thank you. So that's, well, I was living in Edmond, and then I moved to Yukon, so right outside Oklahoma City. But that's small world. Anyway, okay, so here's my paper. So the reason I'm bringing it out is, do I want this darker color with this paper or more of this metal, brushed metal or whatever? Thank you, Crafty Mom. I think I want this more metal looking one. I think that's going to look better, I think. So I'm going to pull 2 of these out. Oops. Oh, and this, by the way, Jan, is some template that came with that, what I thought was a punch that isn't. So you can, if you don't, because it's supposed to be like 3/4 inch punch, 1 inch punch, and like 1 3/4 inch punch. So if you don't have those circle punches, it's a template to make your own circle and cut them out so that they fit his rings. But yeah, whatever. I kind of wish. Your grandmother lives in Yellowknife. Is that in Nebraska? Is that in Oklahoma? Or where's that? I've never heard of Yellowknife. Okay. So, let's figure out where we want to put these eyelids. I'm nervous. Oh, I got to punch a hole. Okay, so I want them in the center. And in this, I mean, I usually eyeball. I can't find my Tim Holtz ruler. It's really driving me nuts. I usually eyeball it, but with this, I'm going to make a dot. And the reason why is because I want each, you know, since I'm going to tie a ribbon or something, I don't want it to be lopsided. I think that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Pink Zebra. Yeah, I will join. I'm sure you have a video about it. I'll go check that out. Thank you. Now I just want to find my Tim Holtz ruler. I'm glad I'm not the only one up right now. I was telling Jan, I got up at 5 o'clock, which is extremely unusual. I mean, usually I'm not even up right now. I mean, I'm just getting up. So, and I'm in the central time zone, by the way. It's 7:54. I can't find my ruler. It's really driving me nuts. So I got to use this older ruler. I really, ever since I got that Tim Holtz ruler, I just love it. All right, so I got to figure out where my center is. I hope I'm in frame. I'm really not. Let me scooch this up a little bit. So I know that I'm 7.5 that way. So 3 3/4 would be my center. And then it's just a matter of how far in I want to go. And I think I want to go 1 inch in. So let me get my pen. So I know Oh, wow. 8, oh, you're on the Eastern time zone. But $25 gift card. You're so nice. That's a nice giveaway. Okay, so I'm going to make a dot that's, or a little mark that's 1 inch in. And then I'm going to go 3 3/4 down to make my mark. See, this is why I like my Tim Holtz ruler better. It's here. I just don't know. I just can't find it. So here's my 3 3/4 mark. So I'm going to put my hole right at the middle top of that T. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side so that my eyelets are as even as they can be. Like I said, typically on everything else I eyeball, but on this I do want to try to be a little bit more exact. So where are you at, Pink Zebra? I know you're on the East time zone, but where are you at? Oh my God, I have my TV on mute. And I don't know if anyone else is watching The Bachelor, and I don't know why I'm addicted to that stupid show, but I am. And I cannot stand that Crystal girl. There's going to be some drama. I forgot it's on tonight. Sweden! That's so exciting, Anne-Marie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and Pink Zebra, you're in Ontario, Canada. This is exciting that we have a couple people that are outside the U.S. Very cool. Thank you for joining. And Anne-Marie, I'm just working on a... Okay, wow, I can't even go. I guess, yeah, wow, that's... I'm working on a mini album. And right now, I am trying to set eyelets, which I'm not very good at. Yes, Jan is in Dallas. Nice and warm down there. Thank you, Anne-Marie, for subbing. I appreciate it. If you have a channel, I will definitely sub to you. Okay, Jan, I'm getting ready to do this without the backing on this eyelet. So do I just do it the same way? Just pop it in here exactly the same and just hope for the best and don't have to worry about the backing? That's what I'm thinking. I'm waiting for you to answer me. Okay, cool. And you guys, if I go out of frame, I'm sorry, but this is a little bit more, I think you guys know how to set eyelets, but this, I'm sure you know how to do it better than me, that's for dang sure. Okay, here we go. You know what it might be? Maybe I don't have my little thingy-majiggers set up right. I looked at the chart, and it looked like I had it set up right, but we're going to try. We'll see what happens. Ooh, that's like a piece of plastic. Okay. Come on, Mary Beth. You can do this. Oh, yeah, that's a good start. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to go off frame just to... This is going to be a little complicated for me. We're going to see. And I'm pushing down. Hi, I'm making a mini album. Okay, Jan, I did it. See, and it's what I'm worried about is, do you see the, let me see if I can show you better. Oh, God, I don't know if you can see that. There. See how much stuff there is? And it's like the top isn't smushed down enough to really hold it in place. I'm worried it's going to pull out. I hope that makes sense. I never used the back. Well, that's awesome because I don't want to use the back. Maybe I need to squeeze tighter or something. Let me try it again. Maybe I'm just not doing, like, I'm going to do it both ways. Why not? Let's see if that works. I don't understand why I have such issues with eyelets. I see people set these all the time and it's easy peasy for them. It's the eyelets that I have. You just made your first mini album. I saw it. I thought it was really good. I'm impressed that that's your first one. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I got to pull this out because I just don't think it's going to hold. Let's see if I can do that. Because now I don't think my back will fit on it since I did kind of smush it. There we go. I got it out. Well, you know what? So I have a couple choices. You know what? I think I'm not going to mess with eyelets because I'm just having too many issues with that right now. So, because I don't think, like Jan said, I just don't think I have the right kind. Oh, okay, on Instagram, Anne-Marie. Okay, yeah, I'll go look for you. Book eyelets, they are too long. I got you, Jan. Yeah, I just set up Instagram. It's MB Gray Designs, same name as my YouTube channel. But I haven't really posted anything yet, so I got to get better at that. So what I'm going to do, this hole doesn't matter because I can just cover this up with design paper. So I think what I'm going to do is magnets just because, or a hinge. Oh, I could use that hole to do a hinge. Let's do a hinge. Let's do a hinge. I need to put the paper down first in order to do the hinge. Okay, so that'll happen when I mat. See, it's sometimes just the order of things. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Hinge. All right, so now on the back side, I'm going to do a magnet for this closure. There's a pocket. So I'm going to put one here and one on the base page underneath the pocket, I think, is how I want to do that. Since I did this border, I can't really do it up there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll get a couple magnets out. Speaking of magnets, Pink Zebra, I loved how you did those little embellishments with the magnets. That was so cool. That was really neat. I would not have thought of that. What a clever, clever idea. Okay, let me peel off the backing. Oops. So Anne-Marie, what type of crafting do you do? Is it paper crafting? I know you said you post pictures. And do you, like, what type, like, do you do mini albums or traveler notebooks? Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit trickier. Typically, I would put the magnet with the adhesive up, and then I would just go down like that, which, you know what? I can do that. It can go on top of the pocket, because I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I can do it that way. Never mind. Let me just get this backing off. I don't know what I was thinking. Why was I thinking this was a flap and it would come up. So no, we're good. We're good. We'll just do it this way. You would like to try? You should. I'll tell you. I mean, but everybody has what they're interested in, right? I really enjoy it. I am not very good at card making. Jan and I were talking about that the other day. Like, I've watched I mean, some people, like, that's their thing. Like, that's all they do. But boy, are they pretty amazing at it with the coloring and Copics and all that stuff. I'm not very good at it. Okay, so page 1, we're pretty good with what we have for closures. So moving on to page 2. And notice that the back of page 1 is exactly the same as the front of page 2. So I'm just going to do the same closure. Another magnet. Once we're done with closures, I can start matting, and that's when we can figure out which pretty paper we want to put where. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, fibromyalgia. I can never pronounce it, but I'm sorry you have that. You know what? I have only been paper crafting. What month are we in? January? It hasn't even been a year for me. So I'm new too. I do a ton of crocheting, actually. And I design women's clothes and babies' clothes. Stuff like that. And handbags. I make a lot of handbags. Once I got into this paper crafting, oh my God, I don't know what I'm saying. Once I started, I just really haven't picked up my hook because, I mean, a little bit here and there, but I'm so in love with paper crafting. So yeah, that's my thing right now. Okay, get this closure going. I love the sound of the magnet. I just love that. I don't know, I'm weird. Okay, belly band, don't need a closure on that side. This side, I think I'm gonna not do a closure. I kind of like the flappiness of these two right here. I don't know why, but I do. And this one, I already have my closure here for my waterfall. And my waterfall's pretty heavy. So that's why I don't think I need to put a magnet there, because the waterfall is so heavy on this flap, it'll just keep it down. So we're good there. You know, the magnets aren't cheap, so anytime I can figure out other ways, it's always good too. So now here is an example of where I'm gonna put the magnet here, but I'm not gonna put it here because all that would do is close this up, but then I'd still have this opening up. So I'm gonna put the first magnet here, but I'm gonna put the second one, match it up on the base page, if that makes sense. So I'll show you how I do that because that's a little bit different. So let me get my magnets out. Okay. So the first one I will put over here. Okay. So I want to be enough in where I have enough room for my border. Then I put my paper, and I don't want this magnet right up against where my paper is. I want to go down a little bit because you want it to be a very clean look, smooth, and you don't want this bumping up your paper at the end because then you'll have a gap, like a little hole. So we're going to put it here. And the way to do this now, typically I would put this here, take the adhesive off, and I would just go down. But I can't do that because I don't want it on this page. I want it down on the base page. So the way I do that, let me pull this up, is I take my magnet and I lay it down here, okay? I mean, it can go, it's not attaching to anything. And then when I flip this over, it'll find it. See, I just heard it click. So I know this is where I need to take the adhesive off and lay it back down. I hope that made sense. So it's a little bit of a different process, but it works. And that way you save magnets too, because it's not like you're doing, you know, a magnet here and a magnet here, and then another magnet here and a magnet here. You know, you just only need to use one pair. So that's how we're going to do that one. And then this one is a little bit different, this interaction. In this case, instead of using 4, the pairs, 2 pairs, I'm going to try to use 3. And I'm going to show you how I do that, again, to save some magnets. So I'm going to put one on this flap, and see, this goes like this, right? So I'm going to put one here. I got to think for a minute. And I don't want it to attach to the base page, and the reason why is because it's gonna, I have a tuck spot, and if I did that, it's gonna, I can tell it's gonna attach, well, unless I did it, no, I could do that because I could do it over here. I was gonna say it's gonna attach right on the opening. Of course, we don't want that. So what am I thinking? I could just do it on further over. That's what I'll do. That way I only need to use 2 magnets instead of, which is 1 pair. That's a much better way to do it. More efficient, especially, like I said, you know, I go through these magnets and, you know, they're not cheap, so they're not super duper. I think, I'll tell you, I think it's like $5.50 or $5.69 or something like that for 1 pack of these small ones, and there's 10 pairs. So 20 magnets, but 10 pairs. So if that gives you an idea, you got to think about that, because I could use a whole package in 1 mini album. And on some of the albums I do that have a ton of interaction, you know, I could use more than 1 pack. So that's why I'm saying it can add up. You know what I mean? Okay, let me take off the backing. And I got to get my orientation here. So I know this goes like this. Okay, so I want it on the, up here is where I want it. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm so glad that works out. I don't know what I was thinking. Right there. Okay, I'm going to pick up my other magnet. And I'm gonna find where it, oops, that's where it is. So yeah, that's gonna work out perfectly. So let me just take the adhesive off. There we go. So now it magnetizes here, but also this way. So yay. And then we did that side. So that's the 4th page. I gotta get the 5th page out. Okay, let me remember which way the 5th page goes. It goes like this. So I've got, and I know it's hard to see with black, I got a double pocket going on here, so I don't need any closures. And then when I flip it over, I do, because I've got this going up and then this going out this way. So there's 2 pieces. And before I attach the magnet, I need to make a decision on if I want this flap to be this long, and or if I want to do anything with that. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it. Good morning, my friend Chelsea. Can you believe I'm live, girl? Isn't this awesome? Let me tell you, Chelsea, when you're live, this is what Jan taught me. When you're live, YouTube automatically uploads, and so I can be at any length of time, which that's what I was struggling with before. So this is awesome. Thank you. I know. Isn't this fun? Jan's on here too. You can meet Jan. Jan, Chelsea, Chelsea, Jan. And Pink Zebra and Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's from Sweden. And pink zebras from Canada. That's so cool. Gotta love technology, right? Okay, so where am I at? I always get my orientation mixed up. Where's my hinge? I gotta figure out where my hinge is. Sorry, give me a second here. I can't. Okay, my pockets go that way. Okay. So up and then to the left. So the first one, I'm gonna put this one right here. And then I'm going to find, there it goes. See, it just finds its partner. It's kind of cool. Makes it real easy. Except now I'm having a problem getting this adhesive. Oh, there we go. Usually it's really easy to get that adhesive off. Okay, we are done with the closures that I have to worry about before putting paper on. I'm going to either do, I think I'm going to do a hinge. And so I will put my paper on first, and then I'll set up my hinge. Is that the right word? Tab or whatever, where it crosses over to hold it together. I don't know the word for that. Oh, but I do want a magnet here. See, this is why I have to double check. I do want a magnet there. So let me do that one really quick. Good thing I checked. Okay, there's one. That's an extra minus. I need a plus. I don't know if it matters, but now the way I'm gonna do this is a little backwards. So this is my flap that goes down, okay? And usually I would just throw my magnet here and match it up. But because I have, which I know it's hard to see on black paper, I have a belly band right here. Again, I don't want my magnet ending up where it closes my belly band down. I want my magnet to be here. So I'm going to put the first one here and then match it up with my flap. That is the way to avoid making that mistake, which, by the way, you are welcome, because I've made that mistake many times. And then I've had to figure out how to get the magnet and everything. Oh my God, hot mess, hot mess. There you go. So now I take this backing off. Oops. And place it here. Push this down. We are good to go. Okay, so let's double check. So I got that. I got this one. And I know this goes like this. I got this one. I don't want one there. I got this one. I got that one. And I got that one. Pockets. And okay, we're good. We are good, good, good. So I'm going to, I gotta grab some more coffee because mine's getting kind of cold. I'm not drinking it fast enough. And a quick granola bar because I'm starving. So by the way, it is like 8:18 here. What time in the morning? Anne-Marie, what time is it in Sweden? I'm curious. Are you like 7 hours ahead of us? Like 3 something maybe? I don't even know. I should know, but I don't. I think it's, I want to say you're 7 or 8 hours ahead of us. I can't remember. So anyways, talk amongst yourself, people. Or if you need to go, that's fine too. I'm going to grab coffee, eat a really quick granola bar, come back, and then we're going to dig into this beautiful love story paper. So I'll just leave it there so you can see it. And these are all the, what the pages look like. So pretty. This paper is so pretty. So, yeah, 3:19. That's 7 hours. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Wow, I'm proud of myself. All right, you guys, I'll be right back in just a few minutes, okay? Bear with me. it's hot. Okay, I'm coming back. I had to heat up my coffee because I woke up so early. My coffee pot's off. And now I heated it up too much. It's hot. But that's okay. It'll last longer. Okay. Oh, you made some tea. Nice. Oh, I'm so glad you guys have been chatting. Do we get... Oh, Chelsea, I'm not that talented. There's no wait music. You're funny. Okay, on this first page, this little, whatever it is I'm going to do there, I was thinking about this. Let me find a piece of scrap chipboard real quick. I know I have some. Is this going to be big enough? I'm going to get this punch. And I have two options. Well, a few options. Let's just take a look. Well, I have more than that, but I mean, for what I want to do. Since this album is called Love Story, wouldn't it be cute if my little, you can't really see it, it's a heart, was a heart hinge? I just don't think the one I have is gonna, well, I'll just cut it out of some scrap paper here. I don't think it's gonna be big enough. Let me see. I'm gonna punch one. Did that even punch? No, it didn't. Where'd it go? Oh my God. Let me do it again. There it is. Yeah, see, that's not going to be big enough to go over, and I don't have a bigger heart punch, so I can't do that one. Although that would have been cute just because of the collection is Love Story. You know what? It snowed a little bit here yesterday. I don't think that this scallop one's going to be big enough either. It's 1.5 inches, and this one was 1 7/16 inches, so almost the same because 8/16 would be 1/2. So I know that that's not going to work. So I'm going to go with this 2.5 inch scallop. I got to find a piece of, that would be cute too, a magnet page or a flap, and put different heart cutouts. I will probably do heart cutouts with the paper, but I'm going to do this hinge, and I'm going to magnetize the hinge, and I'll show you how I do that. Let me find a bigger piece of chipboard, which I hate to have to use a bigger piece of chipboard, but I'm going to have to. This would have been good for the spine, but that's okay. Ow. All right, so I'm going to cut or punch this scallop. And it's going to be harder to punch because it's chipboard. Oh my God, I think I may have to... Good gravy. Let me see. This is not easy. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I must not be strong enough. Give me a second. I got to go do this over here. This is hard to do. It's not going through. Dang it. It almost went through. That's a bummer. I really wanted to do it on chipboard. That's okay. Here's what we'll do. I do have lighter chipboard, but no, I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to punch out several and glue them together. It'll be heavy duty that way. Man, that's a bummer. I really thought I could get through the chipboard. If I had a lighter weight chipboard, I would have been able to. But I don't. I usually get medium weight or heavy weight. No worries, though. We can do it this way. There's always a backup plan. -10. Wow. Yeah, no thank you. Although I'm in Omaha and it gets really, really cold here too. So I feel your pain. Now I need to glue these, match them up. Okay, we'll start with one. move that out of the way. I need to kind of readjust a little bit so you can see better. Okay, let me get my glue. Get this next piece. Try to match it up as good as I can. So hard on black paper sometimes to really see what you're doing. It's snowing in Sweden, but the temperature is 0. It's cold there too. Gosh, I would do anything to be able to go over to Sweden. I mean, how awesome would that be? Bucket list places for me are Ireland. I'm Irish and Italian, by the way. So I would love to go to Ireland, and I would love to go to Italy. But I would love to go all over Europe. That's kind of bucket list places for me. And I would like to go to Australia. I think that would be cool. Go down under. You stay in and crap because you're poor fur babies. Yeah, it's too cold for them, huh? So Ontario, you know what's interesting is Pink Zebra. Chelsea's originally from Buffalo, New York. How far is that from Ontario? I don't know if that's close or not. I'm terrible with geography, by the way. But for some reason, I think it might be. All right, I did not do a perfect job, but I think it looks okay. And see, with 4 pieces of 65-pound cardstock, you know, that's much heavier. Yeah, that's much heavier. So that'll work. Now, I'm going to pull this back over and see, this will, I think it'll still look cute. It's like a little flower. It'll work. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cover this side and this side. I am not covering, well, I can cover this side. The only side I cannot cover is this side yet. And the reason why is I think I want to magnetize this hinge. I'll show you what I mean. But let's first cut. Let's first, so I know it's 7.5 by 3 3/4, right? So I want 7 1/4 by 3 1/2 for my mat. 7 1/4 by 3 1/2. So I gotta pick out paper. Oh, 4.5 hours. You have a good friend there. Oh, New Zealand. Yeah, that's another really cool place, Jan. That would be amazing. Romanian. Oh, nice. You want to know what's so funny is I had a professor. She was just beautiful, and she was from Romania. And my degree is in mathematics, and she was just brilliant. And in graduate school, I had several of her classes. I just loved her. Loved her. She was so amazing. So I'm trying to figure out which paper. Now I got to think about what's going to go down here. All right, let's just take a look. Let's just go through the ones I know I don't want right there. I don't want this print, and I don't want the stripes. So I've got this one and this one that are possibilities. Don't want that one, and I don't want that one, so let me move those. Don't want that one, and I don't want that one. This is how I have to go through and just see what's gonna look good together. I'm gonna leave that out, but I'm not 100% sold. No. Yeah, isn't this pretty? It's called Love Story by Echo Park. Oh, yeah, it's really pretty. Now, here's the thing I was saying last night. This is a paper hog project because my mini album is 8 by 8. That's pretty big. So my base pages are 7.5 by 7.5. Oh, Chelsea, did you really? That's so cool that you know how to sail. So yeah, I had to get 2 collections to make sure that I had enough. And usually I kind of go through and try to decide or have an idea of what my covers are going to be, because I don't want to run out of that paper, because I do that last. But since I have 2 collections, I'm feeling okay about it right now. I'm just trying to figure out. I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah, Chelsea, isn't it pretty? Okay, so I think I want the 7.5 by 7.5 in here to be this paper. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that out real quick. Oh, and I don't know if I said this. I think I did, but, you know, I forget. It's Echo Park is who made this paper. It is really pretty. And one other thing I always have to we have to think about with mini albums is direction. Now, this one doesn't matter. But, you know, on some papers, you got to make sure your orientation is correct. But that's why I like squares, because you don't have to. But, like, on the smaller pieces, you do. Not 7.5, 7.25. Dang it. See, I've already messed up. That's okay. We'll cut 1/4 inch off. We're fine. I know I should save that, but I'm not gonna. 7.25 by 7.25. Because I want 1/8 of a border all the way around. Okay, so there's that one. And then I know I want 2 of the either inside or outside flaps to be this one and 2 to be this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get all 4 of them cut, but I'm only going to adhere 3 until I get that magnet set. Oh man, I didn't have that lined up very well. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Chelsea, how's work? By the way, Chelsea, I don't know if you heard, because I don't think you were on yet, but I got up at 5 a.m. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I just did it again. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, Richie had to go out of town, so, I mean, he comes back tonight, but he had to get up really early, and I don't know. I just jumped out of bed like it was a normal thing to get up at 5 o'clock, which it so isn't, so I will be napping later. There's no question. I know, 5 a.m. Like, what? Oh, my God. Look what I just did. Do you guys see what I just did? I just cut 7.25 by 7.25. And I need 7.25 by 3.5. That'll work out. I was cutting like I was doing the middle part. See, I get all sidetracked. But this will still work out. So we're 7 1/4 by, it was 3 3/4, so I want to do 3 1/2. So at least we're still good. I didn't screw up too bad. 3 1/2, 3 1/2. Okay. There's those two. And then I just need these two. And this is probably pretty boring, huh? To watch me mat paper. Well, I know, Chelsea, without coffee. But I make coffee right away, let me tell you. Which I'm drinking some now, too. I'm still drinking coffee. Anybody watch the Grammys? Was that last night? I did not. Chelsea, are you watching The Bachelor this season? I am. I don't know why I'm so addicted to that show. But those women, oh my God, they're just craziness. Drama, drama, drama. It's kind of funny. Maybe that's why I watch it. I know, it makes me crazy. You had a Netflix weekend. That sounds like fun. I love Netflix. Okay. Now then, oh, this is the sticker sheet. Upside down. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. I will always is a little banner and that says love you, cherish. A true love story never ends. I really like the stickers. And what I usually do is I'll back them up on cardstock. And that's how I attach them. I know, Chelsea, they're so cute. All right, so I'm going to put... Which one? Should I do the darker one on the outside? I think I should. Although, let's look at what looks like on the inside. Which one looks better? What do you guys think? Maybe the darker one looks better on the inside. This one on the inside or this one on the inside? I'm going to let you guys decide. Somebody tell me. First person that tells me wins. That's what I'm thinking, Anne-Marie. You win. Darker on the inside. All right, so let me corner chomp appropriately. I'll try to do it up over here. Okay, there's that one. And remember, this one I'm not going to adhere yet. But I at least have it ready to go. Okay, and then there's this one on the outside. Now, the question next is, do I ink the edges? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to, if I do ink the edges, I do not want to use a dark ink. I really would rather use, let me just pull out a couple choices here. Once I find them. Give me a second. What did I do? I thought I just had them. Okay, there's a, no, not that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I think that the worn lipstick would be pretty, or the picked raspberry. And I think I'm going to choose one of those to ink the edges. So, and I think I'm going to go with the darker one. The picked raspberry, I think, is what I want to do. What do you guys think? It's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit of a difference. I got to grab my correct sponge thingy majiggers that fell. And where's my I'm all disorganized right now. Bear with me, people. What did I do with my... Oh, yeah, I put that... I thought I did. I put it in this thingy and it probably fell. Yeah, it did. Okay, let me... If I move you, I'm sorry. Give me a second. It got stuck. Okay. There we go. Better. Yeah, me too, Anne-Marie. I think that'll look better. So, let me do that real quick. Boy, these oxides, I'm telling you what, it's changed my life. I mean, I thought I liked Distress ink. The oxide, whole different game. Jan told me about them, and yeah, they're everything you've heard. They just go on so darn smooth. They're just amazing. Yeah, I like that picked raspberry. It looks good. So we'll get all these done real quick. Chelsea, if you don't know, the reason why we do that, if you can see, there's kind of a white core in the paper. And then let me show you what it looks like after you ink the edges. It just gives it a really nice finished look. See the difference there? You can't see the white core anymore. That's why we like to do that. And then heavy distressing, you know, maybe with like a walnut color or something, that can give it like a really vintage look. In case you were wondering. But I love this pinky color. I just think it's fresh and looks really good with this paper. And since this is like a romantic but fun paper, not necessarily like real vintage or anything. I mean, it's kind of a little vintagey, but I think this looks good. Chelsea, you can ask any questions, no problem. Chelsea hasn't ventured into paper crafting yet. I keep telling her to. But she's very talented. She also crochets like I do, but she designs, this is so awesome, tutus and makes those, and they're amazingly beautiful, like all embellished and everything. They're really pretty. So that's what she does. I mean, she has a job, but that's what that's her hobby, amongst other things, I'm sure. Okay, so we got the edges inked. You're funny. Okay. I'm gonna lay down this first bigger piece. Now, again, you can use any adhesive you like. I prefer art glitter glue, and I definitely prefer laying down with a wet glue. And the reason why is even though art glitter glue does dry really fast, so you want to be a little quick about it, you still have a little bit of wiggle room. When I very first started making mini albums, I used double-sided tape, like score tape, all the time on even these pieces, and learned, no, that's not the way I wanted to go. So once I discovered the art glitter glue, all that changed. I love it. I love this stuff. Okay, you might see my head a little bit because I really gotta get up here and make sure I map this appropriately, which sometimes can be a struggle, you know. Want to get it straight and even. See, I didn't, so I'm gonna gotta pick it up. Maybe I should start down here. It takes me a while. But that's why I like using Art Glitter Glue. You just saw I had to pick it up. There we go. Much better. And it'll still stick. Thanks, Jan. You have it too. Silly. What are you going to do with yours? Have you thought about it? Did you get the Be Mine also? I think you did, by Echo Park. I got that one too. I think you did on your haul. I think I saw it, but I don't know. What are you going to do with the love story paper? I don't know if you thought about it yet. Okay, darker one, but don't do this one yet, Mary Beth. We're doing this one. Okay. Pink Zebra. Well, I'm sorry I don't know your name, but have you tried Art Glitter Glue if you're still on? I'm not sure if you're still on. Or Anne-Marie. Oh, you did, Jan? I gotta go back and watch that. That was Saturday. I missed that on Saturday. Yeah, I want to see how that turned out. Did you just love using the paper? Yeah, I gotta go look at that later. Forgot about that. I bet that turned out really cute. Okay, we got that one. Now we're gonna put the two front ones on real quick. And then I'll show you how to do this magnetized, whatever it's called, hingey thing. Tab? What is it called? I don't even know. There's a name for it. I have no idea. That's terrible. I should know. Okay, let's lay this one down. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I bet it is over there for Sweden. And you guys might have some amazing glue that, like, we can't get here that works really well for you. You know what I mean? But I'm wondering, can you get, like, distress, like Tim Holtz products and stuff like that over in Sweden? And the reason I'm asking is that Distress Oxide, I'm telling you, changed my life. If you can get your hands on it. Aww. Okay, I will check out the giveaway. Thank you so much, Pink Zebra. Good luck at the doctor. I know that's annoying to listen to me put glue on. Okay, let's get this one done and then we can do the... So I gotta be honest, I've done these little hinges many times, but I've never magnetized them. So we're gonna see how this works out. It may become a hot mess. And I really don't want to ruin this, but we're gonna see. See if I can do it. All right. So, you know, the only thing with using this punch, you know, I'm going to have, not this paper, but whatever paper, I'm going to have to use the same punch. So there's not really going to be a border. I'm okay with it. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I think the paper I want to use for that is good idea, Jan. Thank you. Or I have a smaller scallop. Let's see. Where's my heart? What did I do with my heart punch? Y'all know I just had it. Here it is. What a good idea. I would have never thought. See, this is why I need to do this stuff live, because you guys are more creative than me. Yes, that's an awesome idea. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so, and I think I want this color. So let's do that. What a great idea. Perfect. Okay. Put this over here. Let's see how this looks. Oh my God, that's cute. What do you guys think? Jan, that was such a good idea. I love it. What do you think? That's what I'm going to do. It is. It's so cute. Thank you for that idea. Okay, let's get this little heart on here. How cute is that? Did I even get that centered? Pretty close. I think we're okay. All right. Okay. Now then. Here it is. So let's make sure we do this properly. Now, if my hole accidentally punches into the side of that heart, wait a minute. I gotta think. You know where I messed up? Dang it! Is I should have put my brad in. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. So, you know what I'm going to... This is what I mean. I make a lot of mistakes. And then I have to figure out creative ways to overcome that. What I was saying is, when I punch my hole for the brad, if I go a little bit over the heart, I'm okay with that too. But I'm going to try not to. So now I got to find a pretty brad. And what's going to happen is the tongs of the brad are going to be over here. And so all I have to do, I mean, it's a bummer. I should have done that before I put the paper on. So FYI, if anybody else is doing this. But when I put lace or whatever, I could put a sticker, you know, I'll cover it up one way or the other. But I would have preferred to do that prior. So I did mess that up. Okay, I'm going to find a brad that I would like to use. You know what? I don't think they're in. I don't think they're in this one. I gotta go to one of my drawers. I'll be right back to find the brads I want to use. Just over here. Give me a minute. Now if I can remember which drawer. Oh, here's some. Are those brads? Yeah. That's not the ones I really wanted. And I don't want those. Sorry, just looking for the brads that I'm interested in. Don't you hate that? I mean, come on, Mary Beth. Really? You gotta be kidding me. All right, let me look. Maybe I put them in the wrong drawer. Maybe. Or we're just going to have to use the ones I have in my hand. That's unbelievable. Yeah. Okay, hold on, people. I found some, but it's not the ones I wanted because I have these really pretty, they're like little white roses, and I thought that would look really pretty, but I found these. These are diamond bling, but these are pearl, and I think I want to do the pearl. It's not exactly what I wanted because look at the metal around it, but I think it'll still be all right. I got to do what I got to do. I am going to do a magnet. Oh, you're right. I don't have to do a brad, do I, Jan? Because I'm going to do... Well, no, but see, it needs to twist like this. See, so I'm going to do a brad here for the twisting. But even after you twist, I want it to click with a magnet over here. So I still want to do a brad. But I will put another heart or something. That's a good idea over there. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm going to do a magnet. I hope that makes sense. But see, oh, wait, I see what you're saying. It doesn't have to twist. It'll just be a magnet that we pull up on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So I can just glue this side down, right, Jan? And then when I pull up, it'll, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's do that then. Okay, I'm going to do the magnet before I glue it down, I think. Because I want to make sure I put this in the right spot. Where are my open magnets? Okay, here they are. Thank you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was thinking I had to do this swing tab. That's what it's called. I've been trying to think of the name of that. But I don't have to since I'm going to be doing this. So, good idea. You think I should glue the side down first? Yeah, magnet. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's get this going. We'll put it, since I'm not having to put the paper necessarily on the back because you won't see it, I don't have to worry if I'm a little bit closer to the edge. And I know that this scallop is my center, so I want it kind of right there. Ooh, it's stuck to my, there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I got to open this up real quick. There we go. I'm gonna, before I lay that, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't need to take the adhesive off. I'm going to just put score tape over it. Because if I take the adhesive off, now the magnet's over here. So I'm just going to score tape over that so it stays right there. So I don't need to take adhesive off. But I do need to glue this side down. So let me do that. Let me put my score tape. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of a backwards-y little thing I got going on here. Score tape! Where the hell? What did I do with it? I'm getting low on that score tape. I'm just going to use this other double-sided tape. I'll tell you what, I'm really low on score tape, but the Mrs. Sparkle, which is in the U.S. at Joann's. Yeah, Jan, you are good at that. You're right. You have to work back. Yeah, that's smart. At Joann's, they have this Mrs. Sparkle & Co. or & Company. And as a matter of fact, their double-sided tape is not bad. So when I need it as a backup, that's what I use. So that's what I'm going to use now. I can't find my score tape, and I'm almost out of it anyway. So I'm just going to cut a little piece and put it right there to keep that magnet down. Hope that's enough. I'm actually thinking about, since I don't have any adhesive on this magnet, I'm kind of thinking about going the other way too, but oh, I'm so stupid. I could put a little bit of glue underneath there on the bottom of the magnet. See, Jan, you'd be really good at making mini albums since in journals, like you said, you work backwards. There. We're going to be good there. So, yeah, and the paper will hold it. You're right. But I did get glue underneath it. Oh, dang it, I didn't want that up. Well, that's okay. You know what? That's okay that the adhesive came off the sticky because I can go ahead and get this laid down anyway. So. Chelsea, do you have a busy Monday? I don't even know if you're still there. Oh, she stepped away. You should be busier than you are. Well, for a Monday, that's kind of nice then, right? I mean, it's kind of nice to have not a crazy, crazy Monday. See, that's a little close to the edge, but that's okay. It'll still be fine. Let me move it up so you can see. See what I mean about the magnets? You don't want them too close to the edge because you got a border and then you got your paper. But we're going to live with it. It's all right. Live and learn. It's the first time I did a swing tab with a magnet, so I still think it's cute. Now I got to glue down this side of the heart. And I want to make sure I have it straight, but... I hope I didn't put too much glue on there and close the whole thing up. You are so funny, Chelsea. I know. You're going to be mad at me. Trust me. There we go. And now what I can do is put a little heart here or something too. Perfect. Look at that. That is cute. We did it. Thanks for your help, Jan. Okay, so do you think we could fit a little heart to put over there? I know the magnet's kind of wonky over to the side a little bit, but I think we should try it. And let's see. Actually, let's try it from... Let's try it from this paper. Oh, to decorate. Well, even to cover up. Yeah, maybe till I figure out what it is I'm going to do. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I was curious what the heart would look like if it fit. I think it would fit. So, okay, yeah, I'll wait on it. All right, so I'm really happy that we got that done. And then we'll move on to this. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break. I'm getting kind of tired of crafting right now. I need to have some coffee and wake up a little bit more. So I'll probably come on later today to do some more matting and decorating. And what will be cool is I'm sure some people will want to see me build the covers and the hinge system. So that'll be later today too, once I get this stuff matted. So, okay, I think we may have lost Anne-Marie. Did she have to go? But if not, bye Anne-Marie. And Chelsea and Jan, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, you are there. Bye Anne-Marie. Enjoy your day in Sweden. Thanks, everybody.